Find out how you can see one of Mazatlan's last remaining secret spots. Hola amigos, welcome to the Best of Mazatlan Show. My name is Mark Glickman and I'm your host and publisher of bestofmazatlan.com, the leading digital lifestyle brand of Mazatlan. This show will feature entrepreneurs, local leaders in businesses, nonprofits, musicians, and other stories that showcase the best of Mazatlan. Go to bestofmazatlan.com to stay current and connected to the best places to eat, drink, play, and live in Mazatlan, Mexico, aka the Pearl of the Pacific, aka the colonial city on the beach. I'm happy to be joined on the Best of Mazatlan show with my guest and good friend, Daniel Romero y Pelayo. Danny's a successful entrepreneur with rich family history in Mazatlan. He's the owner of Bluefoot Tours and Expeditions, and you can find him at bluefoot.mx. And you can even book your tours directly with Danny on his website at bluefoot.mx. Welcome to the Best of Mazatlan show, Danny.
Thank you very much, Mark. It's a pleasure.
Great to see you again. So before we get into you telling us the best places to go and see in Mazatlan and let us know where the last remaining secret spot is in Mazatlan, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So as you said, my name is Daniel Romero y Pelayo. I am 27 years old. I was born and raised in Mazatlan, and I studied human resources in university.
Was the university in Mazatlan, or did you leave Mazatlan to go to college?
I left and I lived in Guadalajara, Jalisco. That's where I studied university.
But you always knew you wanted to come back to Mazatlan?
I always knew. Actually, every weekend that I had the opportunity, I came to Mazatlan.
Oh, that's great. That's great. What made you decide to start Bluefoot Tours and Expeditions?
Because I always knew as well that I wanted to do for a living working in tourism industry. So I was passionate about this place, no? So when I came back, okay, I was also passionate about biking and hiking. So that's what I wanted to start, no? Tours to show people different activities that you can do here in Mazatlan.
You know, Danny, just to talk about your passion for a second, you know, I host travel writers and try to turn them on to Mazatlan. And I remember somebody introduced me to you, and you were so passionate about Mazatlan. You were just starting your business. I could have gone with an experienced company that had been around for 20 to 50 years in Mazatlan, but I could feel your passion. And now every time I have travel writers visiting the Mazatlan, I send them on your tours at Bluefoot, and they always come back happy and raving about you. So you're doing a great job. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So now, how did you come up with the name Bluefoot? What does it mean?
Blue, it stands for the ocean, and foot for the carbon footprint, no? As all our activities that are biking and hiking, no? Our aim is to reduce the impact that the visitors have in the environment. So that's why we came up with this name, Bluefoot and Expedition.
Yeah, it's very memorable, and it's easy to remember.
Thank you very much.
Bluefoot.mx, everybody, so you can visit Danny's website. So
Please.
Tell us a little bit about the tours that you offer.
We have the city bike tour, the tropical bike adventure, and the hiking adventure at Binata Los Osuna. The city bike tour, it's the boardwalk and history downtown. No? It's about exploring the boardwalk and history downtown, but through the eyes of a local leader, not to show people what we like to do, our gastronomy, okay, our activities, our culture, okay, but also give them fun facts about how the city started, okay, but it's a storytelling, no? It's just not like, look to your left from the 1800s. No, it's not like that. No, it's storytelling and doing this rapport with people, no? And immerse them in Mazatlan culture, no? And in the city. Then the tropical bike adventure, it's exploring Stone Island, and no? So what we do at the very beginning, okay, it's all about adventure, no? So what we do at the very beginning, it's hopping on this water taxi with the bikes, and then we cross to Stone Island. We do at the very beginning a hiking to see the island from top and to show people how the island works, okay, and how it got its name and some fun facts about it. And then we get to explore the coconut plantations, okay, the mango plantations, the botanical garden, the village, the people, the locals, no, and then have a really good meal at the very end, okay, that everybody collaborates in the making of the food, no?
Yeah.
And then the hiking adventure.
Wait, hold-
That's,
before you go on, before you go
uh-huh.
on, first of all, I took that tropical bike tour, loved it. What was the thing? You took us to a local woman there that made this wonderful like dessert or delicacy. I can't remember the name of it, but it was delicious, whatever it was. And it was great because she showed everybody in the group, and there were travel writers with me, how to make it. So it was a really,
Uh-huh.
it was that's what makes your tour special, because you bring in the local Mazatlecos and people that live on Stone Island and get them involved, and you learn, and it was wonderful. But what was that called? I can't remember.
Yes, it's the faces behind the places, no, what we do. And the dessert, it's called cocada, and it's made out of coconut, no? And it's a local dessert. Well, they make the all around Mexico, no? But in Stone Island, they make one of my favorite ones, no? And this girl, she does a great job. So I want people to get to know her. And then when their tour is over and during the stay in Mazatlan, they can come back, okay, and buy some from here.
That's,
The best cocada ever.
I love that tour, and that was a really nice touch. I love it.
Uh-huh.
Now,
And the process is beautiful.
before you tell us about the hiking tour, this is the tour where you can see the last remaining secret spot in Mazatlan. So now I'll turn it over to you.
Just the hiking adventure, we do a hiking through the tropical deciduous forest, no? So meanwhile, we're doing some interpretation about the local flora and fauna, no? But our final destination is like underground clandestine factory, no? That is not longer working, no? But back in those days, okay, it is part of the history of the tequila in Sinaloa, no? That we cannot name it tequila because of the denomination of origin, okay? It's a destilado de agave, okay, blue agave spirit. But Sinaloa was one of the biggest producers in Mexico, no, of that spirit before. So we wanted to explain people how everything started, okay, so they understand then the place that we're gonna visit after the hiking, that is the current tequila factory, okay, and we show them the artisanal process. We have a tequila sipping, okay, at the very end we visit La Noria, and we visit La Noria for getting to know the artisans in there, and also for lunch. But the lunch, okay, it's made by a girl that's been living all of her life in there, and it's as well the faces behind the places, because she tells you her story. She's always happy to have people from abroad, and then you collaborate in the making of this local lunch.
Yeah, no, that's a great tour. I've been on that one with you too. And you know, for those people that like to take Instagram photos and Facebook photos
Mm-hmm.
from unique places, you know, where else are you going to get a picture from an underground tequila distillery? And the other great thing about that tour is it ends at Daniel's family's 140-year-old tequila factory. So, you know, it's always a nice way to end a tour by sipping really good tequila or blue agave. So, Danny, let's go get some inside tips from a local like you. This is going to be our lightning round. Your favorite place to eat in Mazatlan?
Or Las Altas food truck. That's fish and shrimp tacos, and also they have ceviches, but everything is really good. I recommend all of the people that it's watching this video to go to Las Altas food truck. They will love it.
That's great. How about restaurants?
Restaurants will be El Presidio. El
Yeah.
Presidio is like the local food that we have at our homes. They do it in a great way.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing what a foodie destination Mazatlan has become. There's, I think,
Mm-hmm.
40 some new restaurants this year, but you know, Plaza Machado and Centro, there's so many great
Uh-huh. So
restaurants.
many great new options.
Yeah, and historic buildings with great food. It's wonderful what's happening.
It's really hard to decide which one are my favorite ones. No, but if I have to say something, I will say them.
Okay. How about
Those, sorry.
your favorite bar in Mazatlan?
My favorite bar in Mazatlan, I have two, okay? One is La Mezcaleria, that it's called Met, and it's about mezcal sipping. And then Tres Islas, that it's a microbrewery really close to La Mezcaleria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's great. It's
Mm-hmm.
great that there's craft breweries in Mazatlan now. I love that. How about your favorite food to eat in Mazatlan?
My favorite food will be the one that my mom does. No, it will be octopus with marlin and tuna and peanuts and chile all cooked together. It's a really spicy dish, but I love it.
I love spicy. When am I coming over?
Just whenever you want, you know that you're always welcome, Mark.
Thanks, Danny. Tell your mom I'm coming.
Yes, next week.
How about your favorite beach in Mazatlan?
My favorite beach in Mazatlan will be the one at Marmol.
Where's that?
Marmol, it's a little town in Mazatlan, in the outskirts of Mazatlan, and they have this uncrowded beach with really good surfing, and also the place has a charm. So I love it.
Sounds great. How about your favorite activity to do in Mazatlan?
The things that I do on the tours, hiking and biking. Those are my favorite activities in Mazatlan, and there is a lot of untouched places that you can explore hiking and biking. So those are my favorite activities.
That's great, Danny. You're doing what you love. You're doing what you love. How about your favorite recent improvement in Mazatlan? There's a lot.
The bike lane at the boardwalk, and History Downtown.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I love that new bike lane in the Malecone. That was a great idea. You can ride along the ocean for 4.5 miles from the Golden Zone down to Centro, and as the backdrop, and see the music on the streets and all the energy in Mazatlan. I love that improvement too. That's one of my favorites. Great job, Danny. You nailed it.
Thank you very much.
Before we end it, I'm going to turn it over to you to say whatever you want to say, and we'll go from there.
I will invite everybody to come to Mazatlan. I know that they will have one of the best times in your life, because this is the real Mexico. It's a real city, okay? It's not made up for tourism, okay? It has industry, and also it has a lot of unexplored land, no? And that's what I love about my city. And also it's really rich in history and culture and gastronomy, things that they were born in here, no? So I know that they are gonna fall in love the same as I did when I was a little kid. So I will invite everybody to come to Mazatlan.
That's great, Danny. Thanks, man. I love it too. You know, I love that it's surrounded by the Sierra Madre Mountains and the Pacific Ocean. I love that combination of mountains and ocean, and that it is real Mexico. It's not, it wasn't just beamed down in a desert for tourism. You know, it's the real deal. So
it's a mix between the cowboys and the fishermen. So it's like really unique. It's a really unique feature.
It's a unique place. Well, I'm going to end the show with this. We all have choices to make in life. Choose love, not hate. Choose positive, not negative. And always remember, the glass is half full. And if you're lucky, it'll be half full of tequila from Los Osuna. Until next time, adios.
Thank you very much. Have a great day, Mark. And bye to everybody.
All right, take care.
Bye, you too.